faith, belief in action. Wish TV is sharing the stories of people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and in all the ways faith manifests itself. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith.
Acclaimed as one of Christian music's most prolific singer-songwriters by Billboard, Matthew West is set to bring his inspiring music and storytelling to the Brown County Music Center in Nashville, Indiana on July 28th with 37 number one songs to his name, numerous accolades including GRAMMY nominations and Billboard Music Awards, plus a career spanning more than 2 decades. West continues to impact audiences around the world. Fans are in for a treat for an unforgettable evening in Indiana's most intimate and scenic performance venues. Welcome to the show, Matthew West. Hey, Matthew.
Hey, it's great to talk to you today. Thanks for having me, and thank you for that kind introduction.
Oh, I mean, it's so cool. You've gotten to do so many incredible and amazing things in your career. I just had to make note of that before we got started. I wanted to give you your flowers while you can still smell them.
Well, I'll gladly and humbly accept those flowers. Thank you.
Well, you know, you're on, I think, is it album 13 now? Don't Stop Praying?
My goodness. Yeah, I've been at it for a minute. I signed my first record deal, I think, in 2004. And what's crazy is like, I still feel like a new artist in that, like, I'm actually talking to you from my studio in Nashville today. And it's like, man, I get just as excited as I ever have to sit down, and I got my guitar behind me. Like, man, every day I'm writing a new song, and man, I've just never been so excited to be making music and hopefully putting some messages of hope out into the world.
Walking in your purpose. The album is titled Don't Stop Praying. What kind of inspired the message behind both the song and the album title as a whole?
Absolutely. Yeah, that was, that song was actually inspired by something very personal to me. And I haven't talked a lot about it because it deals with a situation, a close family member of mine who's been battling with addiction for a long time. And I don't know if you've ever had something in your life where maybe you've prayed for a miracle or prayed for a breakthrough, and man, just time passes and you keep praying and you keep praying, but then you start to get discouraged, and sometimes doubt can creep in and make you wonder, are my prayers just kind of bouncing off the ceiling? Like, is this person ever gonna see the breakthrough in their life? Or, am I ever gonna get a job? Or am I ever gonna be healed from this illness? And those kinds of things. And so I really sat down because I was personally starting to doubt, like, well, maybe my prayer is just not gonna be answered. And then I saw some other people in my life who they were showing me what it looks like to keep praying one more time and to continue to have faith, even when there's doubt. And that inspired me to write that song. And that album is really, every song on the album is an example of the different types of prayers that we pray in our life. And sometimes it's going to be a prayer of gratitude. Hopefully every day is a prayer of gratitude because we have so much to be thankful for. But then the reality that there are going to be those times where we feel like our run's been brought to a crawl and we're brought to our knees. And sometimes being on our knees is the best place to be because that's when we're reminded that we're not in control, but we can keep talking to the one who is.
I love that. And I love that you put that message out there because a lot of times hopelessness is what that spirit of hopelessness that can come in and really just change the trajectory of a person's entire life. And if you have hope, then you have everything, especially if you have hope in the Lord. You've written so many songs. I think I tried to do like a rough count. I think it was like almost over 250 songs, 275 songs, something like that, for other artists and including your own work too. Let's talk about the songwriting process a little bit. I mean, obviously you bring yourself to it, but is it different when you're writing for yourself versus writing for someone else?
Yeah, it totally is. And it's funny because, my total amount of songs, probably in the thousands, but you're just counting the good ones or the ones that saw the light of day. And, I always think of it like, it's like I'm a big baseball fan. So like, I think about like the average baseball player that has like a Hall of Fame career only got a hit 3 out of 10 times if they're lucky. You know what I mean? And music can be a lot like that as well, where your batting average, if you're getting 3 out of 10 that do well or connect with people, you're doing all right. So I do a lot of writing, like you mentioned. I write a lot of songs behind the scenes where I'm not the singer of those songs. And the reason I do that is actually because in the beginning of my career, I was rejected by all the record labels. And out of that rejection came an opportunity for me to see a different lane where maybe God could use me in a different way. And I think that taught me a powerful lesson that's like, rejection is not a bad thing. Rejection can be redirection, and God's showing you, hey, I've got some things in store for you that you didn't plan for. And I'm learning more and more to like my plans less and less. You know what I mean? And so I love that. So writing songs, when I'm writing for me, it's a totally different process. But when I'm writing with another artist, my job in that role is to say, what's inspiring you? What do you feel is on your heart? What's your story? What do you want to say to the world? And then I help more as a facilitator in that room. And then when I write for my songs, man, all bets are off. It's everything that I'm experiencing in life. It's the people that I encounter along the way. It's the stories people share with me that fuel the songs that I write, 1 3-minute song at a time.
Matthew, it's been a pleasure getting to talk with you. Please go out and check out Matthew West and be at the Brown County Music Center in Nashville, Indiana on July 28th. All information will be over on our website. Scan that QR code. Matthew, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Oh, the pleasure's mine. It's been great talking with you. Keep up the great work, and thanks for letting me be on your show today.
From Wish TV, this is Finding Faith. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Online now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.